Hey, hey, peace to all my melanated brothers and sisters. Peace to the gods and the goddesses, the ladies and the gentlemen. This is Black Light. Today I'm going to give you a news analysis of how I see the planet. So this is Black Light special news analysis, shining the light, the spotlight on different subjects and topics in the news. Here in Detroit, they got a land bank that's not giving away, but selling lots starting at 100 to homeowners, and also they got houses that they selling for 100, I think, or maybe less. But you gotta be able to rehabilitate the house. Listen, man, I was riding and over there on Shane and near Gratiot, and I seen white people cleaning up the neighborhood. Well, you got more Caucasians moving over where it used to be almost like Black Bottom, and they cleaning up. You seen a few blacks over there, majority Caucasians. Doing what a black man people don't want to do. They ain't got time to invest in their own community if it ain't nothing but cutting the grass in the parks and putting boarding up the windows and whatever, keeping the thieves away. But Detroit is wide open in the neighborhoods, east, west, south, north. You could go anywhere, you see blocks and blocks of acres of land with no houses on them. So in a way, it's a good time for us black people to, especially here in Detroit, to do for self, take over the city and run it. But we rather let white men and the Chaldeans and the Chinese supply all our needs, because we're incapable of doing for self. We handicap on that. We was brought over here to work for the white man, and in return, he'll give us paper dollars that don't have no value to them. Paper dollars don't have no wealth. Wealth is in the land, in the minerals. We don't even know enough to get mineral rights. But anyway, in other news, we got Trump and the Russians going at it. Now, what is that really about? They said Assad, president of Syria, used poison gas or something on his people. there's no evidence of that. They show some people, a group of people in the hospital. You know, we don't know what's that about. It could be staged, because you don't want to trust nothing that come out of the United States mouth. But I remember when Gaddafi told Assad and some of the more leaders over there in the Middle East that he said they coming after me, they gonna come after y'all too. And they knocked off Gaddafi. Now they trying to knock off Assad. They knocked off Hussein. Now they trying to knock off Assad. So we don't know what's really going on, but I heard that Trump, he invested in those bombs, that he bombed the airfield over there in Syria, where he claimed to say that the airfield was launching poison gas through the airplanes. You know, they dropped poison gas on the people, on his own people, see. And they said that Trump invested in those bombs and made millions of dollars off of each hit that the bombs did. Told you he was a hustler. You know, game recognized game. You know, I'm a hustler, but I don't roll that big, that large. I don't want to roll that large. Because the minute you started, if you ain't got no job and you're not registered, don't have no license or business registered with the state or the city or the county, and you start rolling up, you know, with luxurious cars and staying sharp, bankroll is big, they gonna, you know, mess with you, get you for tax, try to get you for tax evasions, you know. And you know, really there's no law for taxes, but by them having the military behind them, you know, they'll mess with you, man. So you got to be low key. You got to be under the radar. You know, if you are getting paid, don't be going around fronting, looking like, you know, wearing all that bling. Because sooner or later, the United States is so broke, they gonna look at you kind of funny. I want what you got. You know how the house man is. You know what I mean by house man. The guy's running a after hour joint or a speakeasy. He got to have his cut. House man always get paid. If he running a gambling joint or whatever, he gonna cut off the top, man. So United States, Uncle Sam is the house man, and he want his cut, whatever you do. So you better stay on the down low, you know, if you're getting paid, and quit fronting. Because ain't no future in your fronting. But then again, you got to know that the United States, the reason why they starting all this mess is because they fighting over there in Africa. They want to run an oil pipeline through Africa, and they want to control a whole lot of those countries over there with the World Bank, see. And China was and Russia had teamed up, and they was buying up a whole lot of Africa and controlling a little bit of Africa over there. So, but now they trying to go after Iran, and when they was bombing over there, Trump was having tea with the Chinaman, you know. And they probably was watching it on TV. The airstrike they did. Both of them was probably sitting back in Trump's townhouse. I mean, a country club where he played golf at, watching it on TV. You know, that's Trump ain't nothing but a hustler, man. He's a hustler, baby. And let me say something else. We could hustle too. You know, a lot of us is hustling. But we don't know how to, we give our money right back to the Caucasian or the Chinese. You know, Chinese got their hair stuff locked down, their beauty supply thing locked down. You know, the Russians, they got some things happening over here too. So anyway, you know, I'm gonna come back with two of my news analysis around the globe. This is Black Light saying Black Light out.